you own a home or have plans to in the future? Or are you upside down in your mortgage and need help? Tune in right now to the Call Toni Real Estate Radio Show with Toni Patillo and her co-host Carla Dennis. This is where you come to learn about buying real estate. Here's Toni.
Hello, Los Angelinos. I'm your host, Toni Patillo here, and you are listening to Call Toni Real Estate Radio here on KTLK AM 1150. I'm here with my co-host, Carla Dennis. Hi, April.
Hi, ladies.
Here she is. I just want you to give us an overview. Tell us about LaRacca. How long have you guys been around? And hit it.
They've been in business incorporated for 18 years. I've been with them for 10 of those years.
Wow, nice.
And I mean, it's just become, we're one of the biggest, I think we are the biggest company in Southern California as far as home inspection goes, and probably in the country. There aren't a lot of large, groups of home inspectors. It's usually a guy with a van and a cell phone and a
one man show.
Right? Yeah. So in California, for some reason, does not require licensing. So anyone can be a home inspector. You want to be a home inspector?
That is scary.
You go right ahead. You pick up, make some paperwork, get yourself a logo, buy yourself some tools, and you are in business.
That is scary.
It is scary.
Very scary.
So you have to look for people who are qualified. You need to look for certain things when you're hiring a home inspector, and there are questions you can ask of the company or the inspector that you call. So finding certification is one huge one. Not everyone, you don't have to be certified, but there are certifications. So we require certification for our home inspectors. Obviously, you want someone who has insurance, liability insurance. Nobody's perfect. Human error is present. There are things that are missed on home inspections. It does happen regularly. And you want someone who can cover themselves if they miss something. Let's say they miss something really big.
Right.
Well, if they don't have errors and omissions insurance, they can easily not pay a dime for that issue. So that is why insurance is so important. There are people who do this as a side job.
Yeah.
At least in our company, this is it. That's what they do. This is their full-time gig, their full-time job.
Right.
But there are a lot of people who do it as a side job. Now, maybe they've been doing it as a side job for 20 years and they do a lot of inspections. Or maybe they've been doing this as a side job for 20 years and they've done 20 inspections.
Right.
That's, So
that is really
experience is key as well.
That is interesting to make sure that you do your due diligence.
You see why I've been with LaRacca for 12 years.
A lot of times when we find things on the home inspection, it helps with the numbers.
Right.
We look at something and we say, you know what, there is an issue here. The inspector peeks in the door. There is a pig in there.
Ooh. Oh my
Not a
gosh.
little pig. This thing is called a Vietnamese potbelly pig. You're worried about safety. You want it to look a certain way. And buying an investment property is very different than buying a home. It is not an emotional purchase. It's an investment. You are spending money. You want to know what the bottom line is.
Again, we want to remind you that we're here every Saturday at 3 p.m. on Call Toni Real Estate Radio, KTLK AM 1150, where we are committed to bringing you tools for positive change. If you tuned in late and you'd like to go back and listen to the full show, please go to calltoni.com. That's calltoni with an I.com. And click on the prior show's link. You can always reach out to our off-air number at 888-309-9797. That's 888-309-9797. We want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and friend us on Facebook. And we want you to have a magical, magical weekend. Thanks again for tuning in.